Hello YouTube, this is Tracy Kyles again with another design chat. I'm here with my friend Humberto. Hey!
Hey!
And today we're going to talk about...
The correlation or difference between theater and television and movies, I think.
Yes.
Yes. Theater, television, and movies are all designed to do the same thing. To tell a story with multiple amount of elements in it. Lighting, you have direction, you have all these actors that are trying to portray these characters to tell a compelling story. Main difference between all of them is just time management. They have all this time to do production, to do editing, to rewrite scripts and all these deleted scenes and stuff. You know, and they have all this time to just do everything they want within their production budget.
Now, do you believe that the introduction with CGI, special effects, being able to just cut, does that take away in comparison to what, say, a theater would have?
Not at all. CGI, yeah, you can do a multiple amount of stuff with it. But the theater also has projections, though, that they can put onto the stage with all sorts of lights and mirrors and smoke. See, that's the one thing about theater and television and movies that is very different. Because it's live and right in front of you, it's like, it sucks you into the moment.
Yeah.
And CGI, yes, it can do that too, depending on how well they utilizes it. Because technology today is really advancing. We're getting all these LED screens that can bend, that can be manipulated to do all sorts of things.
Oh yeah, I've seen actually some examples of that on Tumblr, believe it or not.
Yeah, no, there is,
There was an installation piece where they did that same lighting effect you're talking about on a building, an entire building, and they made it disappear.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Yes, they use holograms and LED costumes, and the projections on them, and the way that the costumes are formed, and everything, oh my gosh. It is just so eerily awesome. And it's just so very interesting and creative. And see, that's the same thing that theater can do as well. Sunday in the Park with George.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of LED screens to pop up like these animated dogs and to create this picture from, because it's about this one artist. Yeah, maybe that one. Look it up.
Okay.
Look it up. Stephen Sondheim, Sunday in the Park with George.
So this would be integrating into pop culture and music, also integrating the hologram effect, which we've seen that.
Yes,
we've seen
that.
Gorillaz, they do it in Japan, Tupac.
Yeah.
Any of you remember that performance?
My gosh, that was amazing. Such a shame, though, that company actually went out of business after that.
Really?
Yeah, didn't you hear about it? They went, bankrupt. So, that was very shocking. As for movies and television, they do have their way of not assimilating, of just sucking you in as well. But they just don't have that other element of being live. That's the problem.
Yeah, the element of being live. How much do you think that makes a difference?
It really depends on the production. Because just because it's live doesn't mean it's good. It just means that there is a lot more effort put into it. Or there's some sort of effort put into it. Kind of a labor of love.
Now, what do you think about it being integrated the other way around? For example, Les Mis, a recent film where they actually did all of their singing live, in real time.
As they turn your dream to shame.
It's not a bad thing. In fact, I think it's kind of intelligent to do something like that. Across the Universe also did that.
I would say it's rather daring, actually.
It is kind of daring, especially considering that some of the actors didn't have classical training, and they still were able to pull off a performance, which was, a miracle, because Les Mis is a difficult show. Musicals and movies happen together, since movies came into, since the silver screen became such a big deal. It's always going to be around like that, you know. It's not like either one of them is going to die out. I mean, books are still around, even though we have, you know, high-tech gizmos that will allow us to read a whole bunch of other stuff without use of. And I believe it's gotten more convenient and accessible to everyone, especially when there's a whole bunch of other books and classical stories on the internet, and not just, you know, because it's in public domain. Also, people are writing their own stories and stuff, which I think is very,
It depends on who's writing it. Let's just
That's
say that.
true.
I mean, yeah. You know, I'm not going to say what I'm talking about, but it involves a number, shade, and color.
The future of theater, movies, and television, and storytelling involving the three, I don't think they will change that much, but they are changing with how they present themselves.
Most definitely.
Yes, with all sorts of new systems of lighting and projections and CGI effects and all these other stuff. The one thing that I will say though that theater does not have, a shaky cam.
Or J.J. Abrams.
Or J.J. Abrams.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh wow. Yeah.
Or no, something that irritating. Can I just see? Can you just put the camera down? Put it on a.
It's like, yeah, put it on a tripod. I have it
Yes.
on a tripod, and
Yes.
and just stop at the glare.
Yes.
The glare.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, this was Design Chat with Tracy Kyles and Humberto. Once again, thank you for watching.
You know, very noticeable. But something like,
Man.
it's like, god damn it.